Coaches, Rick Stewart of All Access Coaching. I'm really excited to bring you this free video, and make sure you hit the subscribe and like button down below. And if you hit the like and subscribe button, you'll get notified when we upload new content. We're uploading 3 or 4 videos every week.
Here we have the concept of what we're trying to do with switch. Basically, if you were here the one before, you saw 360 switch. It was more of a backside deal. Now this is a front side route. We give the 3-step slant option, hooking up. If middle's open, take it. Middle's closed, find yourself a deal. Get open in that area. You have the wheel option. Outside close, hook up. Outside open, keep going. You know, again, we taught read the corner, but really, to me, I think it's best if he sees the whole picture, because sometimes the corner may go with him, but this guy's running so fast at this angle, it's hard to get by him up the field, or they have a flat defender really running with him, so it's not a great throw. And this guy's wide open. Give it to him, even though the corner is there. Here it is against cover 2. You got the same rules. Middle open, take it. If you feel somebody's on top, hook it up. Same thing right here. And you have it. Again, we've got this guy protecting, because we're saying there may be a blitz, but we would like to tell that guy to be out there. If you're not using him in protection, then he leaves on the normal snap count like he would when he's in pitch relationship. If he's going to be in protection, you probably have to start him a little earlier to help him be a factor to get there. Okay. But the problem with that is, if you start doing that, defenses, hey, they coach too. They start to notice that. So you might want to have something special, a screen or something off of it. So if they're going to start really overplaying it, you can take advantage of it. We're going to look at switch and running it off of play action right here. Let me get a quick swing here to wet my whistle. Put the cap back on so I don't spill it and make a mess, and my wife will kill me. So what we're going to do, again, like I talked about, 3-step post option, wheel with the option right there. Backside, we always ran him on a vertical. You can, I've always said, I don't know if you have to have a vertical back there. You could easily run this guy on a 3-step search, 12-yard whole route here to get in the quarterback's view, or you could just run him up to 15 and run a dig route, and he won't get in the way. But we just ran him on a vertical, and that was cool. Like I said, okay, here you got it. And this is a perfect example of the corner's following him, and you could easily hit him right there for a big one, because look at what happens to the backside safety. He's done. He's sitting up there. He's hitting it pretty good. But now this is a pretty good job by the A-back. He just has to watch that he doesn't go way in there, because sometimes this corner will fold off. You know, he needs to watch to get outside those numbers right there. But it worked out well, and we hit him for a good play there. Okay. All right. Looking at the offensive line right here. Okay. Right here, we got these two working back there to that. He's there. Big on big. B-back's got him. He's coming around. I think we had him. Yeah, we're doing it there for protection. But again, like you can see right here, you got to be careful about the spacing right there. See, that's the reason why I see why he's going. This guy's playing leverage on him. But again, use his hands and get out away from that corner so he can't play both. But that's a good job right there of reading it and catching the football. Here we are right here again. We're going 3-13 this time to the other side. All right. and we're coming, 313, and we're throwing it backside instead. Now this is a little tricky one. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is not 313. This is just 360. I'm sorry, fellas. I apologize. That's just 360. Okay. Here we go. Right here. Now this, if you saw my drill deal, this is a perfect example why I talk about work the drills, using your hands, being ready to break through DBs trying to grab you. And there's a perfect example. And then an excellent layout catch by the receiver. Really right here, quarterback needed to be patient. See, this is where you get in trouble with the A-back. See, he goes, he goes too far inside of that guy. That guy is coming out, and I understand. You don't want him to go outside him because then he'll pin himself. But he's got to come back out here because you got them piled up on each other. That corner, if he would have thrown it to him, that corner probably might make the play on that right there. And you don't like that spacing right there. You like to have better spacing. So I get what he's doing, but he's got to bend back outside that. See, he can't run inside the numbers. He's got to bend back outside the numbers right there. Now, right here, that's a good job by the receiver. See how he bends it to keep himself away from it. Now, the quarterback ends up throwing it. And this is the problem with that route. The quarterback has to have a feel knowing that this guy, that's his job to know where that guy is. So somehow he can't get him. He has to understand if he's going deep, he's got to keep him away. Now, he lucks up on that one, but you got to watch it. You know, if the receiver's keeping it thin, that's telling you something. Throw it out over here. You can't throw it back in here. Now, if the receiver's going that way, then that's telling you that's where you can throw it because it's the receiver's job to help him with that guy right there. And that's the guy that they can never see a lot of times and pick up. That's the reason why right here, again, I wouldn't be opposed of some type of search route in there. So if that guy did get back in there, you might be able to get him, but that might be doing too much. You got some things you can do back here because as you can see, it's one-on-one over here. Okay, we got right here coverage-wise in this one right here. All right, it looks like man-to-man, definite man-to-man, and they're playing that Mike backer pretty deep. Get it, and see, here's a perfect example where I was talking about getting the A-back early so he can be in position to protect that edge right there for you. And now there's a good example right there. Coming off, and the corners in a bind right there, and they're telling this guy the safety to take that right there, and they've got a little bit of a problem. And so you're able to take advantage of them trying to pass. The only problem right there is that you got to be careful as a quarterback and an A-back. You got that A-back as he wheels right here, as he starts to come out here and wheel, and he's got to kind of take a peek at that corner just to make sure you know that corner's there. If you feel comfortable, it might not be a bad idea because he's really not in there too much, closing to him too much. You might want to just kind of slow down, gear it down right there, and let him hit you right there. But it works out fine. Now right here, let me just kind of give you guys a little tidbit that we will do right here. And this is probably a great example. See, they're trying to pass the route off between those two right there. All right. That's a good time to call 3-12 switch. 3-12 switch. 3-13 switch is going to the left here. Where now He's going to do what he's doing, but he's going to sit down, which will draw that corner out. He's going to go there. He runs the corner route on that deal now because he's got leverage on that guy, and that guy's picking. Quarterback kind of gives the eyes there to bite him over there, and you can throw it over the top on him. Okay, definite man-to-man again right here. Giving the A-back a start to help protect. Now, look at that receiver right there. He's coming through. That's his man. He's got to know. He's there. Sit down. Can't get over the top. Sit down. Okay, quarterback really should be going to him because the corner fired and the safety takes the A-back right there. So he should be thinking him, but I think he probably can't see him because of him. So he lays it in right there to the A-back. Okay. Line protection's good. Line protection's good. Big on big. Got the beat back sitting in the hole. And see, that's the problem when you put the A back in protection. See, this corner was coming, but because now the A back's sitting there, now he drops back in there. Whereas if this A back were to come out here, he's going to have to stay with him. If he does do that a little quicker, now you got the A back out there to dump it to. So you just have to be careful sometimes keeping that A back in the protection.
Coaches, I really hope you got some great information from that YouTube video. Again, hit the subscribe and like button down below. It gives us valuable data, and you also get notified when I upload new content to this channel. Thanks for watching, coaches.